The day I lost my job, it was raining. The kind of cold, merciless rain that seeps into your bones. I remember standing in the parking lot, holding a cardboard box filled with everything I thought mattered: a mug, a few photos, a nameplate with my title, Project Manager. It felt like I was watching my life collapse in slow motion. For years, I had told myself that if I worked hard enough, I'd be safe. That stability was earned through effort. But life doesn't always play by your rules. That night, I sat alone in my apartment. No lights, no TV, just the hum of the refrigerator and the weight of silence. Bills on the counter, rent due, my phone buzzing with messages I couldn't bear to answer. And somewhere between the silence and my own heartbeat, I whispered to myself, "What now?"
Days turned into weeks. I started looking for jobs again, though each rejection email felt like another small cut. But something inside me had shifted. I began noticing small things: the neighbor's laughter echoing through the hall, a stray cat that waited outside my window for food, the smell of jasmine from the balcony below mine. Hope, it seemed, was sneaking back in, quietly, humbly, like sunlight through blinds. One morning, I saw Mrs. Patel struggling with her groceries. I rushed to help. As we reached her door, she said, "You see, you're already better." "Better?" I laughed. "I'm still broke, still unemployed." She shook her head. "Better in here," she said, tapping her chest. And somehow, she was right. A month later, I got a call for a job interview. Nothing fancy. A community center needed a part-time coordinator for youth programs. It wasn't what I used to do, but something about it felt different. During the interview, I met a group of kids from difficult backgrounds, some quiet, some defiant, all carrying the invisible weight of the world on their small shoulders. When I asked one of them what he wanted to be when he grew up, he shrugged. "Doesn't matter. People like me don't get far." Something in me broke. I saw myself in him, that same hopelessness I once carried. So I told him a story about a man who lost everything and thought it was over, until a stranger reminded him that light can find you even in the darkest places. He listened, and for the first time, he smiled. That night, I got the job offer. A few months into my new job, I came home to find a letter slipped under my door. It was from Mrs. Patel's niece. "Dear neighbor, my aunt passed away peacefully last night. She often spoke about you, how proud she was that you are finding your light again. She left something for you." Inside the envelope was a small silver pendant, shaped like a sun, and a note written in her delicate handwriting. "When hope seems lost, remember, even the smallest light can still shine bright." I sat on the floor and cried, not out of sadness, but gratitude. She had been my streetlight, my reminder that life doesn't end when you fall. It begins when you decide to stand again.
Years passed. The kids I worked with grew older. Some went to college, some didn't. But they all remembered the stories, the lessons, the warmth. One afternoon, a young woman stopped me outside the center. "Mr. Ryan," she said, "you probably don't remember me. You told me once that small lights matter. I never forgot that. I'm studying social work now. I want to help people too." My throat tightened. I smiled. "I'm proud of you." As she walked away, I looked up at the sky. A soft orange sunset washing over the city. And for the first time, I truly understood. Hope isn't something we find once. It's something we pass on, piece by piece, person by person. Like Mrs. Patel did for me. Like I now do for them. Sometimes, late at night, I still wear that little silver pendant. It catches the faint light of the lamp beside my bed, Nothing grand, just a shimmer. And I think of her soup, her stories, her faith in light. Maybe we don't get to choose how the story begins. Maybe the storms come no matter how tightly we hold our umbrellas. But we do get to choose one thing, whether we become the light for someone else. Because when hope seems lost, that's when one act of kindness shines the brightest.